Hello, YouTube. It's Dago Goblin. We are back for some more Metaphor. How are y'all doing? Happy freaking Wednesday or whatever day it is for you. I hope you're all having a good one. Well, we just had a bit of a experience on that last one. We might be a little stinky, but hey, at least we're alive and our HP and MP was restored. I do think I'm gonna swap back to Seeker. And I think I'll stick with Blizz on him for now. He can go back to Warrior. And then he will get Fire. I could give her Fire and have him... Actually, that's not a horrible idea. At least then we'll have a melee. Let's give her... Let's give her Fire. Oh, we haven't learned it. At least now she has a magic skill. And we will stick with these two. Medi is just too damn. It's too good to not have. I am going to need that, but not now. All right. We did our purchases. We've
Eesh.
Scatter man's crown, blah blah blah. We know. All right. I've saved. We're good to go. So let's go.
Onward.
What do you think?
Let's go.
So we bring the fight to them.
So that freaking guard set us on a trap. He was saying that, oh, they sleep during these sand flashes. He was a dirty, dirty liar. Apparently, they all go berserk. So we know he's a traitor. Giant sandworm's nest. This area is massive, though I could expect no less considering the occupants. What's that at the bottom? An underground lake?
Look!
Hey, look! There's a hut on the shore of that lake.
What the?
So he really has been living here. No wonder no one's been able to catch him yet.
However,
Something is amiss, though. If that truly is his hideout, how might he keep his victims once kidnapped?
look.
This place must be home to countless monsters. A child would not survive even half a day. Now that you mention it, you've got a point. This place doesn't seem like the kind of place where you could hide a lot of people.
Well,
Then we'll drag the truth out of him. For now, let's check the place out.
I'm heading out.
Oh, okay. I couldn't get past her.
We got this.
I see the enemy.
We found something.
There they are.
Take it with us.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Hey, good one.
Alright, so these are weaker. We did level up, so that could be the reason.
I see the enemy.
Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
Yeah, I get the feeling that guard has something to do with... Oh, it's a damn fire elemental. Hold on.
What now?
I'm killing it. I shouldn't, because it's just gonna waste MP, and it...
Draw steel.
I
We
don't-
are
I don't-
spotted.
I don't care. They're just a waste of MP.
Right there.
Let's mop this up quick.
There they are.
All right. How's that?
That should come in handy. Pocket it. Look,
Oh wait, there's something there.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Is this gonna get opened up later? I think so. Alright, well, I guess we just jump down. Yeah, I bet you anything he's not the kidnapper. It was that guard. And this dude's just trying to live a peaceful life.
That should be it. We don't know what's lurking inside. Stay vigilant, everyone.
Tracks. Something small crawled here.
probably the larvae of the giant sandworms, right? This place is bound to be chock full of them. Maybe what happened is that people mistook the human for some subspecies of the sandworms. Not that they're anything alike.
I mean, it is worm-like.
And puts a twinge in my nose. I'd rather it stay numb.
Stop fussing over a smell. You'll attract the enemy.
Can we go?
I just heard something. It can't be.
Gallica, which way is the sound coming from?
Shh! Be quiet! No, they're footsteps. Someone's coming this way.
Anime cutscene. Ugh.
Keep your guard up.
Who's he?
It's coming back!
How do you know where it's hiding?
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
You mean this is Heisme?
I didn't expect a chief.
He's a chief.
Never seen one in the flesh. We're but another lesser tribe the city dwellers don't care for.
What the frick? Is he a mouse?
We owe you a debt, it seems.
A Knight of the Crown, are you? Is that why you knew my name? Or perhaps you know it from the wanted posters?
Both, actually.
I
No,
flee
a
to the
bat?
furthest depths, and still they pursue me.
Where are the people you kidnapped?
What are you talking about? Suppose there's no point standing around
Look at his
shoving
arm.
someone after my head.
That weapon. So he truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
Shadow Guard?
Eyes front. He's a knight to be reckoned with.
Here I come!
A bat?
I'll not be anyone's captive without a fight. I'll have to provide some less delicate discouragement. No hard feelings. I was saving this.
Huh? There's more Heismes?
To push me this far. I did not give you enough credit. But against my mirage arts, your strength means nothing. What's in the...
Nice one, Captain.
I get the feeling that Heisme's attacks are wavering. Is it just my imagination?
What the? We've got multiple.
Let's get on with it!
Strike true!
I'll cut you down!
Too
You
slow.
can tell when we do wide-ranging attacks. Focus on one at a time.
I have my methods.
The audacity! This is nothing.
There it is again. I can feel Heiseme's hesitation slightly when he attacks me.
Stroll, your speed's down.
Seeker! Scour!
Was luck on your side? Or perhaps... No matter. I can't back down either way. Here I come. Be neither timid nor arrogant.
Let justice prevail! I crush you!
Captain,
You think
they've
yourself
slowed you
equal
down.
to a Yuji's
No
agility?
holding back! Hack and slash!
Allow me to use this. How about this?
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, and they're all weakened. Okay. Should I just block?
The freedom of a wanderer. Vitus power!
I don't think so.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Freeze!
I see your
Don't
game.
get sloppy, Captain.
Let us clean up this mess.
With blade in hand! Oh, mystic fire!
Too slow.
Pull yourself together.
Oh, please. Are you prepared? I'll cut you down.
That
It's
all
doing
you have?
nothing.
What's going on? Where'd he go?
Oh, you've done it.
badly wounded.
What can I do?
Anyone heal him?
Hmm.
Can't
I
take
won't
any
hold
more.
back!
Someone heal him.
We can do this!
Helpful as ever.
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
Come! Burn!
I'm barely
resist?
staying awake.
How is so many damn attacks?
I shall vanquish evil.
How disappointing.
You can't let your anxieties win now. Come on.
Have you really come this far on brute force alone? Now I know you only see what I want you to see. And once lost in the mirage, there is no escape.
So he's a ninja bat.
I'll use this. What's
Stroll's
wrong?
anxious.
Scared?
They're targeting him. The captain's on his last legs.
Seeker!
Someone get him healed up.
With healing power!
Thank you.
My thanks.
You think yourself equal to a Yuji's agility?
Oh, power of heroes! Oh, mystic fire!
In the name of justice.
All right. It always seems to be that one.
Ah! I'll cut you down.
Tis best used. I have my methods.
I feel so heavy. My strength!
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
Let's go!
Is everyone off? Night! Burn!
A blunder.
Stroll,
I
your
can't afford to
speed's
hold
down.
back. Warrior! I call the lightning!
I see your
You
game.
gotta aim better than that.
Most impressive. You've some grand cause to fight for, I'm sure. But I have my own. I've no intention of being so easily snared.
Okay. Did we get to the halfway mark? Are we good now?
Where'd he go? He disappeared just like that.
He's a ninja bat.
Even wholly surrounded, too. Tis bad enough that he's skilled, but we have an environmental disadvantage here.
But the very first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in, he'd be rid of us, and not have to bother exposing himself. A passing, strange choice for a supposed amoral scoundrel.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. Worth noting that the petrification magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Our names still mean nothing then. The people's support is not yet strong enough to protect us. 'Tis frustrating, but we must press on.
Okay.
Should we investigate the hut in the meantime? Maybe we'll find some clues about the kidnappings.
Good plan. Let's take a look first.
Yeah, he's not the kidnapper. It's that guard. Shit, what are you doing? The inside is pretty shabby, too. By all appearances, he does live here.
Let's do it.
Perfect. Let's see if we can find any proof that he's a kidnapper. I mean, there's none.
Doesn't
Just
it
from the
seem
glance.
That's...
There's the mark. The Shadow Guard. He was a knight. I suspected as much when we learned he was a Ujif. But now... Is that a different group from the one you were in, Hulkenberg?
The truth is,
Titles and honors go to Claymore. Or those who resemble them enough. Other knights work in their shadows. Their duties lesser.
Get it now.
Hence the name Shadow Guard, then. Discrimination even among the knights. So much for our civilized age.
even so,
The Shadow Guard go unseen by the public. Pariah is all. Their only focus is skill. In Heisme, he must be dangerously skilled. What's this jar? Should we try opening it? Wait, don't. I've seen such a thing on my travels before. The Ujif tribe has a custom of cremating the dead. They store the bones in an urn for burial.
I see.
So it's an urn, but judging by the size of it, these are a child's bones. He'd not go to such trouble for a child he abducted. 'Tis only a theory, but I suspect this may be Heisme's own child.
and so.
He is but a fallen knight, and he has a price on his head besides. Under such circumstances, he would not be able to manage a proper burial.
Really?
This is...
Is this a letter?
What the what?
It says to Papa, "Thank you for always working so hard. I hope you and Mama stay in love forever." Sounds like the writing of a child. They managed that much script. They must have been well educated.
Oh,
Was this letter written to Heisme? Wonder if the kid saw him as a good father.
Mayhap.
Look.
Look, all these things have been bundled in multiple layers of cloth.
Indeed.
Fairly tight at that. It doesn't seem like anything would break if one were to drop it.
hey,
Now that I look around, everything in this room is bound up in cloth, even the floor and walls. Is it necessary to go to such lengths? Strange, the more I think about it. Yeah,
So apparently...
I suppose he's been through his own share of woes, but there's also nothing to clear him of the kidnapping charges. We'll have to hear the truth from him.
but
What? Can we even catch him? He's fast enough to run circles around us.
No.
A direct confrontation would be difficult. Would that he had some weakness we could exploit. We need a way of counteracting Hemsmay's agility. Maybe there are some clues in his hut?
This place...
There's a lot of cloth in here.
Right.
It struck me as well. There's surely some reason. Why does Hesme have so much cloth lying about? To dampen noise. Maybe it helps dampen noise.
Aha.
Noise, that's it!
Hey,
Do you think those big ears of his are for show? He's bound to be much more sensitive to sound than we are. And that's how he lives here so safely, I'd wager. In a cave where sound echoes. It'd be easy for him to hear when the humans about.
I see.
I see. So the cloth is a measure against unnecessary noise. Indeed. I've heard it said that UG have excellent night vision and sensitivity to sound.
Then...
So if we make a noise so loud that even we can hardly stand it,
nice.
worth a shot. He's a bat. He's a bat. So it's either light or sound.
Right then, let's get this plan underway.
Ismay! Come out! Show yourself!
Wow, that's some crazy echo.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. Long as I'm yelling anyway.
Luis! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
She took that.
Rejected
She
by
took that.
Hulkenberg! The ravenous, all-devouring she-beast of the Knight's Order!
She took that personally.
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it.
Kanika, the sound of your wings keeps me up at night.
How? They don't even have.
You think you're so smart?
How can you freaking hear? Gallica, be nicer to me. Stroll, be more careful.
Stroll, be more careful.
That's right! He's the only reason we're here. Stroll just had to play the hero and take on the request nobody else wanted.
Oh, I'm the only one playing hero here.
Ah! Enough! Stop this infernal din!
There he goes. Oh, god damn it.
What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before, they've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you? I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them
Right.
off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee. The people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone proved us just, I'd not be living in this infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
So you're finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel.
God damn it. I don't.
If I'm
Yeah, I
to
don't.
take your life, I'll not do it from the shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
We'll make you talk.
Yes, we shall have the truth from you.
Here I come. I'll use this.
I feel hesitation in him say. Could he be wavering about delivering a fatal blow?
He's not getting away this time.
I'll hold my ground.
You think yourself equal to a Ujif's agility? I have my methods.
Oh, that's not good.
Tactic.
Ha! Die!
Yeah.
How about this?
Strength is fading.
Stroll, your speed's down.
Ah! Hack and slash.
So, you saw through my illusion. Even so, let us clean up this mess.
I'm all prepared.
Captain, they've slowed you down.
Lend me your strength.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Show them our might.
How's this?
I don't know.
For all that we strive for, I crush you.
Captain,
I shall
they've
fight
slowed
as
you
the
down.
noble I am.
I don't think he has any
Time to
weaknesses
go offensive.
or strength, really. So we're just gonna attack.
I'll cut you down.
Hulkenberg's
You
moving
think yourself
slower.
equal to a Ujif's agility?
Let's go. Scour.
I show no mercy.
Oh, you've done
Badly
it.
wounded. Can
Slash.
anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
Tonight, I'll destroy you. A worthy foe after all.
I'm not out of this yet. Not now.
Warrior. Hack and slash.
Tougher than I thought.
I won't hold back. We can do this.
My thanks.
Dodged. Nice one, Captain.
Huh, take this. May yet cling to life.
In the name of justice. Not done
A
yet.
blunder.
Come forth, royal soul.
I have my methods.
What's happened?
My strength.
Allow me to use this.
All these copies. I wonder
With
if there's
blade
some
in
way to tell
hand.
them apart.
Is there a way? And I just been guessing.
I crush you.
Too slow.
Pull
Predictable.
yourself together.
In the name of justice, I call upon royal power within.
But how? Then my fight ends here. What are those strange powers you possess?
Good. 'Tis done.
I admit, it feels good.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Will you frickin' talk to us now, please?
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What was that?
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A Ujif drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
No.
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. 'Twas the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital. To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the Guard Corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
Yeah.
You cannot be suggesting the Guard Corps set us up. Absurd! No, it defies all reason. They went to such lengths to place the request.
So you think I'm the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
You're a strange lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains.
No. He's not the one.
matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... oh, my God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Ugh, don't remind me.
There's a reason. There's a reason for that. Would you like to hear the story?
Sorry, but you'll have to bear with us.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, we'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
Then we'll just find whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead. Let's contact Barden tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heismay. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsman yet.
What are we going to do with Heismay tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on. You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone.
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
Okay.
Never would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this plan to take the throne. And further, you've a Lady of the Knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a gauntlet runner. I sense there's more to this story, hmm?
It's a long
It's a
story.
long story.
It is even stranger that the youngest of you is the actual candidate. Still, I suppose I can see why they'd put their trust in you. But now the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
Don't blame me, lad. You volunteered.
Those are some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here.
I mean, look how big they are. Of course they're gonna be sharp. He could probably hear a pin drop several floors above him. I hope Nurus and the others are okay. All we can do now is get some rest so that we can be ready for tomorrow.
Apparently.
So it begins with rumors of safety during a sand flash, and thus the trap is already set. Whatever the case, Heisme is safely in our custody. The others will stand vigil over him, so let us rest while we can.
Trouble now. Gone to shite, this has.
Young man, hey!
Then...
Pleased to hear that. Oh.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so it does the same thing. All right, well, sleep it is.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heisme behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake?
Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heisme's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick.
It's that guard. It might be more than just that guard, but that guard is definitely involved.
Where's Stroll?
Speak, man. Are you all right? Where's Heisme? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Eurus, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Heisme was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow, what a mess.
You witless... Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
No. Right.
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Does he drive like this?
Not in the slightest.
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heisme was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Eurus? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes. It was after midnight.
And
No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case, too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head. I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heismay.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Yeah.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnapper's tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Barden, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Yes.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone!
Heismay!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
What? What? Damn it! Don't just freaking run and not
No
say
good.
anything.
He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heismay?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Nuris is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Yeah. Something super suspicious is going on here.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
Tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It
Uh-huh.
wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No. I saw something. It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There. You're all right then.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
Then I guess they won't let us in. No good. They said they haven't found Heisme yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase.
Hi.
What of our plans, then? Should we just sneak in? Oh, there. Over here. That sounds like...
Evidently.
Just coming from over there. Is he calling for us?
Huh?
Why is Heisme with you? The guard at the gate said they'd not found him yet.
Got to say,
I'm the captain of the guard, and I have a responsibility to the truth. To know and uphold it. That is all this is about.
What folly.
Could have avoided all this trouble if you just lopped my head off to start with. Oddballs, a lot of you. Why did you run off so suddenly?
The truth is...
I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Johanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child's scream. And Lady Johanna is... well, she is childless. Whatever you heard, it cannot be... It cannot have been her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within the walls. My money's on Morris, being the weasel. He lied to our faces, trying to get us to walk into a human's jaws.
it's absurd.
Morris, no, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I have nobody else to turn to.
Yeah.
Of course, after all, if we can't use your head for the competition, we'll need a replacement anyway. We're in. Right? Of course.
Uh-huh.
Of course we'll help you.
I'm in your debt.
And so?
It seemed to us like no kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch. Not under all our noses.
But then...
We don't talk about Bruno. There was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about. And Heisme is the man who found it. There'd be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it as well. Right under the lady's mansion? That's bold. Okay, let's get to work
Is that
then.
right then?
You should be able to get there from Blind Well Alley at the end of the Cattle Racket Road. I've got to return to my post, and I'm counting on you all. Alright.
Isn't that?
Everyone's already headed to Blind Well Alley. We can get there by following Cattle Racket Road. So let's go there when you're ready.
All right then.
Wait. Oh, I meant to save. Hopefully we can save before we go in. Dude, I want to know what the hell is going on. We can. I want to know.
Let's go.
You can hear the kidnapped children screaming underneath here. We must help them.
However,
I did not expect there to be an underground channel. It is no wonder traces of the kidnappers couldn't be found. The children are beneath. Let us hurry there.
Is this the place?
So this is the entrance to the underground channel. If Morris is the culprit behind all this, he's probably lurking somewhere ahead. Let's go in. If we catch him with the children, we won't be able to talk. He won't be able to talk his way out of it. It's at this point, I think he's part of it.
What now?
But I think the main culprit is the lady of the house, as it were. Yeah, I'm expecting it to be the lady of the house. Oh, of course it's not gonna tell me. All right, well, we saved. Let's go. This is the old well that Barden mentioned. We should be able to get down to the underground channel from here.
Ready?
Kidnapped children should be in there. Are you ready? Let's go.
Let's go.
Whee! Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Morris is part of it, and it's the lady who's the main culprit.
However,
Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear.
Keep your wits about you.
Yeah.
Come on, get the bait moving already. If that thing goes out of control, we'll be dinner.
You can't run from us.
Please. Help.
The child yet lives.
Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. And that means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault.
If you've got something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
Right?
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
Uh-oh.
Are these the monsters we heard about?
No. No. They're too small. They're way too small.
No. Further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a melee.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I couldn't live on the wages of a guardsman forever.
You kidnap children for money? You utter scum!
This from a bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play it justice now. You foil!
No, 'tis true in part.
Oh no, come on. We don't need the sappy backstory right now. We're about to fight a bunch of dogs. No.
'Tis why I stand
Damn it,
here
I missed.
now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain.
That's a good shot.
Star who falters in memory. O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Choose? My choice is already made. You can't erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
I am Haisme Noctul. I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands, soiled or sinless, I fight!
It looks pretty badass, I won't lie. Okay, I got some good shots.
Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
Go! Rip them apart!
On guard!
That looks some good shots. Now, are we gonna get a fourth, or are we just
You
gonna
will
swap
not
someone out?
escape me. Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on?
Oh, yeah.
He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain?
Oh, is this what Moore was talking about?
Young man, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
Yeah. Oh, this is how we get Steel. And he, okay, yeah, of course he has Dark.
Ha! Die!
I shall fight as the noble I am. Give me your aid!
Hold nothing back!
Ah!
Stroll's been burned.
Lend me your strength.
Watch out for any enemies targeting him.
Oh, no, okay. Very nice.
Not this.
Seeker!
And do we know what they are weak
Looks
to?
like we can't brute force through this one.
It's a hell. Oh, god damn it. I don't have Hama. Well,
Ice!
You hit their weakness.
Is everyone alright? Let
That's your
justice
opening, Captain.
prevail! Huh! Take this!
Be neither timid nor arrogant. Now accept your fate. Nothing personal. Sorry.
Why, hello there. Should I...
It burns! Warrior! Hack and slash!
Let's stay calm.
Seeker! Freeze!
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Huh! Right there! Worthy foe after all!
Stroll's been burned.
Hunger!
Watch out for any enemies targeting him.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
interesting. And they run.
Stop! Damn! The bastard got away!
But the children are safe.
Good. You saved them, Heismay.
You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed. I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root all this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
The lady.
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Baden for now.
Sure.
After saving the children, I can expect my support from the townspeople to grow. What?
You saved the wee ones' lives. We cannae thank you enough.
It was thanks to your help, too.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Yeah?
I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole bloody castle for him.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
I'll tell you this. Hard as we've looked, we can't find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
We're here for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
There is a chance. I, however, believe she's part of it. She may even be the head of it. We'll see. In order to break the prince's curse, I'll need to make an impression during the tournament. I must accomplish something that would catch Louise's eye. Besides, I think we're the only ones who can handle getting to the bottom of this, and we'll do it not just for ourselves, but for the town as well.
I too have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue, especially not in my name. I believe in you.
Yay!
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Yep.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
Okay. Left Hazme to calm down a little in the gauntlet runner as he wished and decided to return to the inn with everyone else. Excuse me. All right, then. All right. Hold on. I'm sorry. I need to take a short little break. So give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back. When we come back, we'll continue this. I don't think we're going to have enough time to finish it, but we are going to go down in that well, probably. So give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay. I guess we just gotta sleep at this point. Joanna's absence troubles me. If 'tis true that there's a monster nearby, then we've not a moment to lose. But it still remains to be seen whether she knew the guard corps were involved.
I'm in trouble now.
Can I leave, or is it gonna tell me no?
You know,
Yeah, I figured.
Gone to shite, this has. Gone to shite.
You have any info? Oh wait, hold on.
Gone to shite, this has.
It's Metals Day. We'll hold off. I'm assuming we'll have a certain amount of time before we can do this.
good night.
Oh, wait. I just went to bed. Maybe I'll go back to the Gauntlet Runner and read in the evening breeze.
Can't sleep, lad? As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself. That a novel there? Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group?
We're a secret organization.
We're just a group of like-minded stragglers.
That's plain from the look of you. In any case, Suppose it's not my place to ask. Don't worry, lad. Just water. Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you chiefs. We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal, we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances, loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me, and I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was. They never really wanted me among the true knights. Just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret. Equal and lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for. And little by little, I lost everything else. My son died. I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior.
He's kind of adorable.
Not to be alienated for who and
It's
what
the big eyes, I think. I'm sorry.
I just needed allies. Friends.
Then from now on, we're friends.
A free spirit, are you? It'll be my pleasure then.
Yay!
Hermit, Heisme. Within him dwells the virtue of the thief. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Perhaps
They
our
could've-
fates are bound somehow.
They could have called him Rogue. At least Rogue sounds more accurate than just thief, but whatever, I guess. Do we have all? No, we have 1, 2, 3. We got 3 archetypes. Well, maybe actually, hold on. Maybe the one that 3, 4, 5. I think 5 archetypes left. I know one of them has to be Gunner. Ah, shit. Actually, there's more than that. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think 6 archetypes left. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the thief. You can now study the thief in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course. Long as we're both awake, might I have a look at that old novel of yours? So, this is a fantasy novel. This section seems to describe the Utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law. It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy. If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then, no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
Yeah. It was getting late, so we decided to go back to the inn to sleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Excellent. We're all here.
So,
Today we explore the depths beneath the castle. Use caution as we've both Morris and monsters to contend with. If you don't think we can handle this yet, we can go somewhere else to build up our strength first. We still have time to prepare if we need to.
It's in your hands.
Indeed. I have only just been introduced to these new powers. Regardless, I leave the matter in your hands, Captain.
Let's focus.
Apprehend the real kidnapper. 12 days. Besides challenging the castle, you can also strengthen your party during the mission period by taking on requests in town or improving your bonds with your followers. Storm the castle and apprehend the true culprit behind the kidnappings before the deadline passes.
The search begins.
Really?
We need to head over to Blindwell Alley. From there, we can investigate what's going on at the castle. Today, lots of stores have sales, so it might be a good idea to do some shopping. That is the plan.
More people missing.
What does he have to say? I'm ready to accept the truth of the matter. No matter how ugly it is. More than anything, I'm begging you to save Martia. What do you have, real quick?
Real cheap today.
Dang it. I'm gonna get a couple of these. Oh, he literally only has a couple of them. I sell to him. I can.
Now then.
Not much. All right. Dude, I still need to do that freaking ring. I kind of want to do the ring. Where's the inn? On. Let's see if that informant has that thing on sale real quick.
What do you want to know?
He does. Secret of the castle. Learn about the secret of the castle. There's been rumors, monsters within the castle grounds. What do you got? Just between you and me, there's an unusual amount of monsters dwelling in the castle underground right now. Don't ask me how they got there or why. I don't know, and I don't care to find out. Even in my line of work, there's some information that's not worth losing your life over. There's an entire menagerie of monsters down there now, but the ones you really need to watch out for are the giant lizards and the wild hounds. The lizard-like beasts are a wild bunch. They lie and wait underwater and wait for people to turn their backs before they lunge out and attack. Meanwhile, the hounds will let out a piercing howl if they spot you, and the noise really fires up their little friends. Don't underestimate either of these threats. However, you can counter the tactics with some tricks of your own. You may be able to gain the upper hand if you can put them to sleep.
Got a right gem for you.
Let's see. What you do with it next is your business. At certain times, silence can be more valuable than gold. I mean, that didn't really give me a damn thing. Inclement weather. What do you got here?
Here's the real skinny.
There's a town a bit east of here called Comero. It's a nice, quiet place famous for their carrier pigeons. They've got medicine and a bath salt called Fleeting Fountain of Youth. They should sell Orgo sugar too. They also sell accessories with various effects when worn, but they're right useful for travelers like you. It's hardly a day's journey with a gauntlet runner. Why not pay them a visit? Alright, what is this? Just buy it anyway.
You!
If you're planning on traveling, be sure to keep an eye on the weather. You'll quickly find yourself in quite the bind if you fight enemies without staying aware of your surroundings. Must become much stronger in bad weather. Skills that would have brought them to their knees normally won't even make them flinch when this happens. So you won't be able to exploit enemies' weaknesses in bad weather. Damn. But then again, fighting in such tough conditions should help us become stronger, right?
Right, gem for you.
Well, if anyone can handle it, it's you lot. If you want to plan your training around the weather, ask the fortune teller. Their forecasts will cost you, however.
Gone to shite this house.
All right then. Go.
Right, let's travel over here. The thing I want really right now is to find out what gives me Gunner, so I can unlock the freaking Gunner.
Okay.
You'd be real sorry missing out on this.
Wait, do I have anything to appraise? I do. Oh, it's for... Okay. Oh, it's something anyway. Looks like everyone can use that. Oh man, I almost have enough for a couple. Well, no, actually, W32. So yeah, I know I do. I just have enough for just 2. Jeebus. That's a lot. There's gotta be a way to get like all stats plus 2. Isn't that the same thing as the suit from the other town? I think it gave you like all stats plus 1 or something. Yeah. We may just have to do some missions then. I may check to see what missions we have.
Can't be.
I do think we'll probably go to the town, because we have a mission over that town anyway.
Understood.
Eh? Semaphore. What is that? Huh? It's a flag, right? Oh, it's not for night. It's none of the ones I have then. Okay. I don't know.
be?
Eh.
This is on sale right now.
I don't even know what you make with it. Is there people? There is people over there. Okay, so I could do it now. I could speak to the people now.
Thank you.
See, that is not going to do me any good anymore. I do need some more revives, though. Robust remedy.
All right then.
Okay. Let us... We're gonna go on a mission.
What will I do here?
I do want to level up a bit more. I don't think they're gonna be like too much higher than where we are right now, but I do want to level up.
An elder candidate? No. Must have got that wrong.
I've got several... Oh, speaking of that, before we go anywhere.
Take a look.
What?
So how did you know that? The royal capital is pretty far from here. Don't underestimate the military. Each city shares information on bounties.
Good hunting to you.
Anyway, you can look up lists of bounties from across the country. This is what, slightly lower.
What do you think of this?
I see. Hey!
Alright, we'll do it. Man-Eater's Grotto.
Good hunting to you.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
This must be the place. Man-Eater's Grotto. What a chilling name.
We'll face danger here.
Here's where we are now.
Alright.
What say you? Well,
Let's see. It's your call. And right there's a labyrinth.
A village.
Yeah, that's where we gotta go next anyway.
This place.
Okay, so it tells me the quests that they're...
Here's where we are now. That's where you want to go. And right there's a labyrinth.
Oh, that's... Okay. That's the one with... Okay.
Here's where we are now.
Alright.
pop by again, won't you?
More people missing.
Let's get my freaking info from this guy while he has it on sale, shall we?
What do you want to know?
Alright, what you got?
I bear good tidings.
Southeast of this town is a man-eater grotto. Many people go there, yet startlingly few ever come back, which is how the place got its name. Deep within the place dwells the Athel rockworm Valmo. Now apparently, that's the leader of the Valmo pack, and rumor has it, there are several of them there.
He's the real skinny.
Even if you slay one, they'll call for another immediately, so if you want to make an end of it, you have to defeat them all at the same time. Apparently, they're weak to ice. They may be sturdy, but they're vulnerable to the cold. Other than that, there's also the other critters like bugs and flower monsters. Careful with those, since they'll try to paralyze you. You know about the village on the road to the cave? They sell equipment there that prevents paralysis. Well, prepare yourself well. Yep. No, we're gonna head there anyway. Will we do both? Probably, maybe. I would like to get up to like 24 at least. 25 would be great. But 25 would be great, but if we can get up to 24, I'll be happy.
More people missing.
What were the gods doing?
I would love to do this as a new game plus run. Just to try the different combos, the different archetypes.
Are we departing?
Now then.
Now, how far do I run her then?
That's where you want to go.
That's interesting.
They should have other goods we can buy in regular cities here, right?
It's your call.
But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is, let's go.
Great. Let's move out.
The Gauntlet Runner heads off toward a small farming village, and each shuddering step reminds them of their journey's purpose.
I love that once you've been there once, you can go back there instantly. So it'll save a little bit of time. I'm wondering if that's the case for when you play a New Game Plus 2.
What to pick?
Does he want to do... I should talk to him once we're back in town.
Well,
I know I shouldn't overthink it, but all these sitting around leaves me with little else to do. Sometimes it's best to clear your mind and focus on a single task. Let's sharpen our weapons.
So, got it.
Naturally. It's important to sharpen one's blade, but one must take special care of its tip. Sorry. I'll be good. The tip's more effective when facing off against armored opponents, to pierce gaps in the armor rather than slashing at them.
That being the case.
That all said, what's the most important quality of the sword for that manner of attack? Wouldn't it be the hill? I'd say the sturdiness of the hill. That's important, yes, but the key is keeping the point thin and sharp. My father always said that, and I always think of it when doing sword maintenance.
all right.
That's not even half, man. That's like a third. For nobles, a sword is ornamental. Still, my father emphasized the importance of its practical use. Indeed, as a child, I was lost around a sword. Learning those lessons back then is how I fight alongside you today. I'm constantly reminded of how indebted I am to my parents.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
Okay. Okay.
Say,
This is the place. 'Tis more barren than I imagined. The kind of village one would only visit in the most dire circumstances, I'm sure. Oh, come now. The air is clean, and there's no sign they've been attacked by humans. Really, what more could you ask for? In fact, gazing out at all this green, I find such peace. I can hardly think of raising my sword again.
Fie.
Stroll, please.
Come on.
Hey, guess what? I found the village shop.
That reminds me.
By the way, do you want to ask about the old inventor? Bleh. You know the old man with the relic that Nurus was looking for? Why didn't Nurus leave the runner then? Shouldn't this be a happy reunion? Who knows? Though I thought I heard him mutter, old goat's probably dead or something like that.
Hey!
Excuse me, is there an old inventor living in the village? An inventor? Ha! Hold on. You don't mean that Ishkia codger with the bad leg? Well, I'll be damned. Never thought anyone would actually show up. I'm sorry to say he passed away not too long ago, quite suddenly. But you knew him, did you? If so, here. This is for you.
Huh.
What is this? An igniter? Never seen such a shape. Couldn't tell ya. Haven't the foggiest what happens in the inventor's head. He just told me to give this to anyone who came asking for him. Heard he used to be famous in the royal capital. Well, he developed a fondness for this place and our sky burial ritual. Oh, let me give you this too.
That's...
What in blazes is this? Can't make out a single word. Where's a language like this come from? No clue. Maybe Nurus knows.
This?
Either way, we'll tell him what we learned. After I handed him what I got at the village, Nurus fell into silent inspection.
He's been like that for a while now. Wonder if he's all right.
I knew it! This thing's the genuine article, a real bona fide lost relic in my hands. Some sort of power affecting the air around it, trace amounts only, something, a reaction entirely unlike Magla, by God.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely smashing! Beyond my wildest hopes. No bloody idea how to use the thing, but if I can just adapt this conduit here... Can't forget a masterpiece like this! I say, lad, did you find this for my sake?
You
want
wanted to
help?
help you out, Nurse.
Why, I'm bally well touched. It positively chokes a man up. You may be just a lad, but you've the heart of a saint. And that old fella seems silly to ask, but he's long gone, isn't he?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Thought so. You can fight the years, but you can't beat them. He made good on his promise, though, eh? It's in my hands now, old man. What's that?
Something from the village. It's written with some letters we can't understand.
Ah, a cipher. Mirror letters. See here? It's a script I use myself when I don't want any snoop stealing my inventions. Now I think of it, he's the one who taught me even that trick. Thanks, old man. I owe you a great deal. Thank you.
Yay!
So what is it? Blueprints for a big secret invention?
Probably not.
This is research on the lost relics. Looks like the old fellow was hunting for others. Different cipher here. He tried to guess at locations, too. Looks like his chase ended when he lacked the means to follow his findings. Say, I've a grander favor to ask. Could you check around for more of these lost relics? Looks like the old man worked out a few other locations. There's 7 more relics noted down in this journal. I've got to see them all with my own eyes. A quick stopover or 2 in our travels should be all it takes, so, please?
Okay.
Fine by me.
Appreciated. We're in this journey together, what?
I can feel Nerissa's passion for relics as well as his faith in me.
The free-hearted engineer.
He's the gunner?
Within him dwells the virtue of the gunner. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Well, I said I wanted to find the gunner before the end of the stream.
Get my feet up, lad.
And I gotta work on that one. That's one of my other quests I gotta do. Okay.
You said it'd only take a few stopovers. But do you even know where they are?
Well, they're scattered all about, my girl. If we could crack the cipher, that'd narrow down our search range a tad. I'll leave this journal here. If I can crack any of the codes, I'll make a special note of it. So you just take a look when you feel like a spot of treasure hunting.
A spot of treasure hunting.
This one's important.
10?
Hey,
Goddamn.
I was thinking this back at the village, but I think I might be able to detect this relic with my powers. I'll know if I'm close to it. When you want to hunt for relics, can you let me know?
See, that Gallica can sense where relics are. I should search the area if she brings it up. Gallica will sometimes inform you she's detected a relic when you're at the entrance of a dungeon. Make sure to keep an eye out for it when you're exploring inside.
Thanks, you two. I'm rather looking forward to digging deeper into this.
Wasn't there a shop? I wanted to do a little bit of shopping. If Nerdist to be immersed in his work, return to the village with Gallica. Isn't there a shop? It looks like this is just a background. As ever, 'tis a calm, peaceful place, this village. That's its charm, isn't it? Indeed. Let's take this time to relax and stretch our wings a bit, shall we? I mean, you're the one with wings, but I get it.
Okay then.
Let's stop by the shop since we're here already.
That reminds me.
By the way, weren't you asked to buy a practical pigeon parcel? I wonder if they sell them here. It's like 400, why not? Prevents rate. Oh my god, all this stuff is expensive. 6,000 for preventing paralysis. Strength plus 3. That is actually pretty nice. I might want this one.
Understood.
Work on his agility more. We don't have one of these.
Oh.
A cooking ingredient. Get a few of those. Ha! Fleeting. Wasn't there something about that? I don't remember. I'm gonna buy a couple. They have... Oh, they only have 5. It's the only place I've found that has MP items for sale. I'm going to buy them. It's not the great... It's not the good ones. It's only 20, but that's still freaking something. I'd take most of my damn money. Yeah, I don't have jack to sell.
What is it?
Oh.
Now then.
Ah, I see.
I think we have a favor to do there.
This is where the rockworm with a bounty on it lives. It sounded like the locals are in dire straits. Seems like this cave is not only contains ore, but jewels as well.
Much to see.
Pray do not forget our primary objective is the bounty. Ensure you remain focused on the task at hand.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday.
Let's be off.
I figured we might as well. It's on the way.
Man-Eater's Grotto. How many weary travelers, traveling merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to it? Behind its innocuous-looking entrance, untold monsters lie in wait, impatient for their next meal. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop, the entrance beckoning its visitors invitingly.
We still have
what lies in its depths?
one other mission after this.
Or death.
That one will take a 2-day trip, I think.
All right.
Zavalmo's nest. At first glance, it looks like your average cave. Most of the miners have run off, it seems. I guess it's all on us here.
Understood.
Mining for ore and gemstones is the town's principal industry. If nothing else, we have to clear these monsters out so that people can maintain their livelihoods. Yes, the town's taverns and shops depend on miners. The miners' patronage as well. To leave the situation alone would be to see the town's economy slow to a halt.
Finish it, quick!
Okay, we'll wreck these worms then. No, you know what? No, you know what? We'll eradicate them. And their little larva too. He seems a little gung-ho. What has gotten into him? Is he not a tad overexcited for the task?
Oh.
I think the mere mention of Almo sends his mind back to the dinner table. Come on, let's press on. He's scarred. He's scarred for life. Look, you travel through the freaking intestines of a giant worm and then get pooped out. See how you feel at the end of the day. I sent something. It's feeling it's. Is there something there?
Hey.
It was only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Nereus is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay? That is the plan. Hold on.
Now, where was I?
So, you've acquired a new
It would indeed
archetype?
appear as though you've acquired a new archetype. I wholeheartedly encourage you to examine its abilities here. We got 2. Pet the cat.
Here, kitty.
Yeah. He knows he's cute. They always know they're cute. They always know that they're cute. Let's see, it's an art. Among them, the adept sentinel of both steel and magic, I dubbed the Magic Knight. And the elite selfless paragon of grace, I dubbed the Paladin. I figured Paladin was in there somewhere. Per its name, the Knight archetype is an unparalleled protector, but it is said that another elite form, the Knight's Shadow, is also known to exist. Yet in times of conflict, there are battles that cannot be solved by shield alone. Those of blade and spell must bear the burden. Let no knight forget this truth.
Okay.
Great defense and strong resistances, but might be a little lacking on offense. Sounds like having the right allies to make use of its synthesis attack is key. Let's see, archetype. In times of yore, there lived heroes who shook the foundation of society through chivalrous thievery. Their souls together form the power of the thief. Among them, the adept who steals one's very destiny, I dub the assassin, and the elite who lives and dies in the shadow, I dub the ninja. It should have been rogue instead of just thief, but whatever.
Yep.
Dark attack is steal items. Merchant. Among them, the elite who seek to control the world of profits and losses, finding victory in their superior deal-making. I dub the tycoon.
We'll figure it out.
So let's see. Brawler. The adept disciple of the critical hit, I dub the pugilist. And the elite masters of the martial form, I dub the martial artist.
Oh, really?
It's like gunner. Among them, the adept who pierces many foes with one bolt, I dub the sniper. And the elite gunplay ace, I dub the dragoon. Really? Like, okay, yeah.
Exactly.
Powerful attacks from the back row. That's the healer. Cleric and savior. Damn. Okay.
That's right.
All right, you.
Do make yourself at home.
Jeebus. What is it? Hold on. Comeback. Wait, is comeback victory the first skill? Where is steel on here? You need a gunner, faker. What the frick is faker or summoner? Mania bullet. Oh wait, no, this is that's gunner. Where's thief? Pickpocket. Steal is number 2. Okay. Wait, what's pickpocket? Oh, chance of getting an item each time an enemy is stunned or defeated. Oh. That actually might be a really nice bonus to get in general. How expensive is it? 1,500? Ah!
I see.
Ah!
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
Do it.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I do wonder why the hearts of the characters are... I know, I get the whole metaphor for it, you know, they're microphones. They're speaking into the heart microphones, but why are the hearts microphones? That's not their actual hearts, I'm assuming, but that's just them talking to their soul, to their heart. Figured, yeah, anyway. I was just wondering if they're real and not robots. I think the thing is that it's just that they are speaking to the heart, from the heart, about their views, is what I think they're gonna... there's nothing about them being artificial. Nothing being robots. Anyway.
Really? Good. I'm still getting stronger.
All right, now... How expensive is it? Wait, do we not have it? No. I don't see it in here, though. Oh well. The one I do probably want is freaking Gunner. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I just want to see if he had anything else, anything new to say.
You'll come again.
If I look, does it say? You see, look at this. Everyone has. There's 4. Everyone. Mage, thief, brawler, 2 mages, and a thief and a brawler. Mage, thief, cleric, mage. Somehow, freaking cleric. See, some of these people are freaking maxed out. Mage, thief, knight, mage. 2 mages. They do seem to have a thing about 2 mages in there. A lot of them, anyway. Okay. Anyway. I'm gonna save, and this is a good stopping point. Yeah. All right.
Now.
All right. Okay. Ah, dude. We're getting further ahead. We're getting further ahead. I will say though that tomorrow, I don't know if we're gonna be playing this tomorrow or if we're gonna be playing some Surviving Mars, because I really would like to continue to play some more Surviving Mars. I don't know. We'll see. Tomorrow. I don't know yet. Either way, it's time for us to get the heck out of here. So everybody get on that party bus and let us get on out. Dude. We'll see. I don't know what's going on tomorrow. I will say that it might be Surviving Mars, because we're getting really close to finishing it, and I would like to finish that one. Because Friday we will be playing some RimWorld for sure, because we'll be celebrating a day off, which will be 4th of July, with some RimWorld for pretty much most of the day. Yeah. But tomorrow we'll see how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling freaking tired, we'll do freaking Surviving Mars. If I'm feeling up for it, then we'll do some more Metaphor. Even if we don't play Metaphor tomorrow, we will definitely probably play it Saturday. We'll see. Anyway, that is going to be the end of the stream. So first of all, for those that are watching us on YouTube in the future, thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, click that thumbs up button, click that subscribe button. Lets both YouTube and I know that you're enjoying the videos that I'm making, want to see more. And of course, if you want to come and hang out with us, freaking the link for the streams down in the description below. Click on that link, come and hang out. We love to get new peeps in the chat. But for now, once again, thanks for watching. And later, YouTube. Bye! Peace!